Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls Part 21. In the previous video, we made it up most of the way through Towa Hills. We talked to the ghost of a decapitated head who informed us that Monaca is Haiji's little sister. Granted, it's possible that that was just a hallucination and that's not true, but I'm gonna choose to roll with that information as being correct. And we're almost at the top. We maybe still have like one or two more floors, but also something that I thought was funny is we haven't looked at the people thing since the start of the game. Then I noticed it in between after ending the last video, and I kind of looked through it. Makoto, why are you shorter than your sister? What's up with that? Makoto, why are you so tiny? Like 5'2", that is very, very tiny. But yeah, I mean, he's shorter than Toko. Gosh, that's crazy. Makoto, you need to invest in some lifts.
He's here. Master Byakuya is nearby. Huh? How do you know? I can smell him. His aromatic sweet fragrance is getting stronger.
Toko, you just posted cringe.
You mean his BO is getting stronger?
Don't say it like that. It makes it sound like he smells bad.
My dude has been locked up for days.
But then again, a smelly master is good too. That itself is a reward for us.
Us? You're including me in this?
Anyway, there's no mistaking it. He's close.
But first we have to get the key.
I know. That brat called Monaca has it right. But before we go, let me nourish myself.
Are we having a fantasy or? No? How dare you rob me? A very suspicious door. Very suspicious gate. And another suspicious gate. Well, got no choice. Kicking the door, waving the megaphone. All you hear is Kamaru, don't hit me no more.
For some reason, this room creeps me out. I guess they use this room as a war room. Probably made it creepy for ambiance. Pretty blunt if you ask me. But I guess you can't expect much from kids.
Wow. You're mean. I'm glad you're on my side.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's a backhanded compliment. Maybe there's a hidden room behind that throne.
Of course.
Okay.
There's
Hidden
always a
room
hidden passage behind the
behind the
throne.
throne.
Everyone knows that.
Like, I feel like maybe I'm not supposed to kill you. Alright, fine. If you respawn, that means I'm not supposed to kill you, but...
So it really was a hidden room.
Do you think Byakuya could be in there? This is exactly the kind of room where he'd be hidden.
Yeah, eat about.
Toko, wait up!
My item. My item, it's very sick. And what about this other one? Just, stand right there. Oh, there is a second one.
Hidden passageway too.
I'm sorry, you must be embarrassed by my hole, but I'm just so tired now. For some reason, I feel really sleepy. Thank you for everything. Please get along with the new kid, too. Ah, that was fun. What?
Jeez, secret rooms, hidden passages. Definitely a gimmick a kid would think of.
Or, you know, any 90s first-person shooter? Demon name, Comic Cokes. A magic demon looks like a stink bug. It's weak like its owner and smells like it too, but if you can use stink gas on it when you hunt it, make sure you wear a gas mask or something. It's weak like its owner and it smells like it too. I mean, maybe? So Fumi? You like my first guess? That or Toko? Toko, do you like bugs? Toko, are you a creepy bug lady? I don't really remember anyone liking bugs. Trying to think. Who could that be? Who have we found? We found, so that's Taka. That's Leon. That's Hina. That's Sayaka. Celeste. That's who knows who that could be related to. That's Sakura. Who all is in the first game? I feel like it's a Fumi or Toko would be my guess. I mean, I don't really know. I don't think like Toko would be a fan of bugs, but her not having a real person as a loved one makes sense. And she apparently smells. Kind of makes sense. Can we sit on the throne? No. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do, but I can't remember. I guess it was just opening that other door.
Sounds different from the other one. This ladder, it's pretty suspicious.
Well, you know.
But Master is inside a storage room. What kind of storage room would be up a ladder?
Well, let's just check it out for now.
Hate that. Please, no ghost of Junko. Anything with that.
These are all photos of Junko and Ashima. Huh?
She's different than how I pictured her. She looks like your typical trendy teenage girl.
What are you saying? Do you know how many people have died because of her?
Sorry, you're right.
And more importantly, this creepy room. It's like a cult headquarters. What happened?
Take a look at this.
Ooh, it's little monikers.
The girl in this photo with Junko. It's Monaca.
I see. No wonder. She has a wicked face.
Really? Looks like a normal smile to me.
That just makes it creepier. Posing with Junko and Ashima and smiling like this. The way this photo was placed here, I'd guess this is Monica's room. No wonder she wants to be the successor. She worships Junko from the bottom of her heart.
Yeah, she even puts the same pictures over and over again on the wall.
Don't you think it's a little...
She's got so many
strange?
duplicates.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you're still on about that ghost or whatever. If you're curious, you can question her yourself. I thought Master would be here, since this is a hidden room and all. But I guess not.
So anyway, I started blasting. Oh, what all do we got? We got her in like a flower field. Got oh, those are some pictures, all right. Any sparklies in here? I never expected my mother would abandon me to my father, someone I never met before. I never thought something like that could happen to me, Meow. If this were a fairy tale, the main character would tie the knot with a princess from somewhere, but I know this is reality, not some silly old fairy tale. The only thing I can do is sigh. Selfishly do their business, selfishly give birth, and then to top it off, selfishly abandon. Such pathetic creatures. How splendid. Ah, right. Speaking of splendid, all the new family is so splendid too. The attitude they have towards me, the outsider, is far too obvious. When I say a joke, the room freezes. When I smile, they make a face that says, you don't deserve to laugh. They're so amazing. It's so splendid. So splendid that I just want to die. Just kidding. No, seriously. I was kidding. Just a joke. I mean, like, I get it. You know, you got trauma. Don't really have much sympathy for you, to be honest. Ooh.
My intuition says we're almost at the highest level.
Has that ever been correct?
Surprisingly correct. That spiral staircase must be connected to the roof.
Oh, man, by the way. I forgot.
This door is locked.
No doubt about it. Master has to be on the other side of this door.
Huh? You're not gonna lose your composure this time? You're not gonna, like, cling to the door and cry and shout and make ugly faces?
Can you use, like, Genocide Jill's super strength to break the bars?
It's true that I might do that, but it's weird hearing it from someone else.
You're weird.
Purpose lies just before you. Sometimes you need to be as calm as a corpse.
That's a creepy example.
Anyway, I'm not going to have some half-assed reunion now, but a full, joyous reunion later. And when that happens, I'll cry and shout and make ugly faces at Master's arms.
No, you won't.
Are you sure he'd be okay with that?
There's no way he'd dislike it. Jeez, you don't understand men at all.
I mean, you're correct. He wouldn't dislike it. He would, you know, hate it with every fiber of his being.
You need to be in love. A woman in love is the most beautiful woman of all.
Incorrect.
I'll try to remember that.
Okay. Any sparklies around here? Not seeing any. Seeing a severe lack of the sparkles. And these are... Were there any sparkles on the other side? Ah, there we go. Big Sis Junko, aka the goddess, was killed by Makoto Naegi. Once again, nah, she killed herself. Okay, we're not legally liable for anything. Makoto is super cool. He overcame tough circumstances with the power of hope and obtained the future they wanted. He even makes the boys' hearts race. There's no mistaking that each and every one of you will admire him, and a super cool guy like that absolutely has to be killed. We were led to misfortune by Makoto Naegi, so we have no other choice. Pigs who kill others for their own interests deserve to be killed by pigs for other people's interests. Okay, we kind of got a little tongue-tied there. But I think that kind of reinforces my idea that they're trying to make Kamaru the successor. Just to fuck over Makoto. To get him real good. But, we'll find out soon. Yeah, we did just save, but... What if you were to save again? Bet you never thought of that. Why are the stairs so far away? Okay, this is like the snake eater of spiral ladders.
I'm getting dizzy.
You're right. Ugh. Do you have a paper bag on you?
It may or may not have a decapitated head in it, but... Anything? No? There have been a lot of sparklies lately, but I feel like that was a prime sparkly location. Hello?
That's it! This huge airship is the Excalibur!
Does that thing even fly? It looks like a floating hotel.
Well,
Whoa, that's a
oh,
lot
okay.
of them.
There are a lot of them, sire.
Nothing but chumps. Let's end this.
Okay. Let's see, is there any, like, way to kill all of them at once? Okay, I mean, I guess they want us to use... There are a lot of them, sire. So does Kamaru actually shoot people when she's I mean, I see her aiming. Have we won? No, we haven't won yet.
It's like right in front of me.
Okay.
Kamaru, this is the last time you have to put up with it.
Yeah, yeet. What do we do? We like make you guys dance? Sir. You're dancing. Oh my god, he dancing. No, sir, you're not alive.
Right. Ugh, so damn annoying.
There are a lot of them. Why would I want to? Link is maybe not. Doesn't seem like the best thing right now.
I'm getting a little tired.
Are you all right, Toko?
I mean, we're fine.
Yeah, of course I am. Worry about yourself.
Power leveling, baby. You win? Oh no, there's still one left. Who knew the individuals who have killed thousands of robots in the past weren't going to be affected by this?
All we gotta do now is get in the airship.
Then let's hurry and end this.
Oh, it's a
Hey, Toko.
Donkey Kong.
What?
Infinite
A lot of
barrel
terrible
attack.
Things happen to me in this city, and I have a lot of bad memories.
But talking to you is by far the worst
so
one.
Happy that I was able to meet you.
Or that.
Why are you saying this all of a sudden? You can say that stuff after everything's over.
Oh, well, it's because you're gonna die, Toka.
You're right.
You don't show up in the second game, so your safety is not guaranteed. I mean, I guess technically Kamaru doesn't directly show up
I'm
either.
sure that girl Monaca is in that huge hall all the way.
Well, now they
back.
imply that Toko's still alive, right? Because they say something about, Byakuya has her waiting for him, and he's like, nah, dude. It's fucking in me. Oh, we're back to the start. We've come full circle. Burn. There we go.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh boy. Oh god, everything's so expensive. How do we only have we're so poor? I feel like we should have more money than this.
Sold. Thanks for your business.
Well, I guess we can look. What do we best buy? I don't know. Oh, I didn't even realize there were all these down here. You probably won't like that. That seems kind of good. And then there we go. Gorgeously and splendidly. I mean, I guess we could equip them for the burn. We haven't used anything. Sure. I just see something. Oh, I feel like I saw an enemy. An enemy. See an enemy. We'll explore these alt paths. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. There are a ton of reason tongue twisters are hard to say, but I think a lot of it comes from having to suddenly start another consonant sound. Humans are weak to sudden changes. I dislike sudden things too. Old men just suddenly start talking about it. Mommy suddenly starts crying. Just thinks about it makes my tummy squeeze, but why do I have to feel like this? I'm fine with normal. I don't need the sparkle. Mommy tells me that it's too late once you're old. Mommy says youth isn't eternal, but I didn't even want to start. Youth might not be eternal, but I'm sure knowledge is. But I can't say that to Mommy. If I say something like that, Mommy would cry. Even though it hurts and it's scary, it makes me sad when old men are gentle to me. Making Mommy cry hurts more. I might as well just be gentle all the time. If I just hold in a little pain and fear and sadness, Mommy doesn't have to cry a single tear. I mean, you know, it sucks. Obviously, but still can't really abide by the reckless murder. I'm the worst. That was a horrible result. I feel so worthless I want to die. Why am I like this? Why can't I just be better? Father had such high hopes for me, but I couldn't meet his expectations. Not even once. It was all meaningless. Just because I wasn't good enough? It was stupid of Father to expect so much from a worthless fool like me. Why am I here? Why wasn't I just born better? Why am I not the child Father wanted? But excuses aren't going to help me now. Only hopeless idiots fritter away with their lives with self-hatred. I don't have time. I need to work even harder. I need to live up to Father's expectations. It doesn't matter how high they are. I don't want to disappoint him. Never again. Yeah, any others? The family from the day before yesterday. Author, Toko Fukawa? What is this cover art, Toko? Explain yourself. But this is also your book, huh? Why is there no synopsis written here? I'm sure you wouldn't know this, but that's not rare among pure novels. With a name as prestigious as mine, you don't need a summary to move units. But because this is written by a friend, I at least want to know the synopsis. Okay, as a friend, I'll tell you. Since you're listening to the author herself, you better clean your ears and listen carefully. Wait, oh well, actually, never mind. It's fine. Continue.
Don't mess with me.
What's the problem? Calling me a friend like that, then snatch you by a moment away from me, you sadist.
Oh.
It's not like that. I just think maybe because it's your book, I should go into it cold.
Well,
If that's the case, I guess I understand, but you should be more clear when you speak. You startled me so much you nearly made me forget the idea for my next book. You already have an idea for your next work?
isn't that obvious?
Who do you think I am? I always have more than 200 ideas in stock. I just haven't decided which idea to use. Well, maybe it'd be fun to write about your own experience, like in this town.
You're right.
Write about my own experience, huh? I've heard that advice before. Or I decided not to write about this town. Maybe I should say that even if I do end up writing something, I would never publish it. I don't want to read it though. A novel about this city written by you? Like a novel written about me. Shut up. About this town and about what happened to you? I'd rather keep it a memory. A memory just for myself.
No, that's wrong.
Doesn't have nearly the force of old Makoto. Or even Hajime.
Huh?
Wait, what?
What I mean is, it's not just your memory. It's both our memories together.
Also, think of all the sweet licensing rights I could get. Right? You're an average idiot, but hairstyle's weird.
Jeez.
It's not weird, my antenna is charming and really pretty. Jeez, I thought you were actually gonna say something nice to me. Not in 1,000 years.
But you made me happy.
Did you say something? You didn't hear me.
Ugh.
You said that you're an average idiot with a weird hairstyle and a brother complex. Really? I heard you say you made me happy.
Don't mess with me.
What? So you did hear me? You've been messed with? Got her? Squat. I don't know why I keep thinking I always think 4 is move. And I always use paralyzed by accident. Okay, we already went up there. Guessing the other side has the other 2 kids' books. I really love Big Six Junko, so much that the word love isn't enough. I love Big Six Junko, who shined light upon Monika's world. If only I could see her one more time. If only that horrible day never happened. Monika will do anything it takes. Monika will cut her wrist. Monika will drink poison. Monika doesn't need her eyes, ears, nose, or mouth. But yeah, I know. No matter how painful the things I do, no matter how many shameful things I do, it won't change the facts. Monika will just end up hurt and ashamed. I know that. Monika knows that, but because I know that, without a doubt, Monika feels lonely and sad and empty, and I just want to die. Well, let's warm ourselves up with a heartwarming story of child abuse. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't know how to buy alcohol properly. It's my fault that I cough when you smoke. It's my fault, and that's why Dad gets mad at me. I'm sorry for making you like the bad guy. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm the one who's at fault, and I'm sorry I made you like the bad guy. Please don't throw me away. Please stay with me. Please keep being my dad. I'm the Prince of Inspiration. The strongest land animal is the hippo. It's decided the skin is 4 centimeters thick, 4 whole centimeters. That's about the thickness of an omelet. I got it. I totally got it. The sadness I felt was not just having peace of mind. I'm sad that mommy hates me because I'm not at peace. If that's the case, it's simple. If I don't want to be sad, all I have to do is change the peaceful place. I just have to believe that being hated makes me at peace. If I can do that, even when she tells me to die, I'll always be at peace. I heard that there's always clear weather after a typhoon, but I don't think we're talking about families. The more mommy hates me, the better it makes me feel. Now I can stay by mommy's side forever, at peace. Nothing here? Really? It's like a joke hallway? Just for dead ends? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of... like, I don't really necessarily like the kids as villains per se, just because I'm not a huge fan of the trope of like demented psycho kids. But I will say there is a degree of moral complexity there compared to like Junko, who's just like evil for sake of being evil. Like they do a good job of adding some extra bit of thought to it, where it's like, shit, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to really feel too much sympathy for the kids because, you know, they murdered countless people, which is, as bad as they were treated, murders, especially when you're killing a ton of innocent people, is definitely a worse crime, so... Kind of one of those things where it's like, if it was just that they murdered their parents, I could kind of understand. I mean, I could definitely understand, because, I mean, pretty much in all those cases, the parents kind of deserve to be killed.
Jeez. The atmosphere in here is practically screaming final boss fight.
Toko? We're gonna be alright, aren't we?
We've come this far already. Don't go freaking out now. They should be scared of us.
You're right.
And by us, you mean
I
Kamaru.
guess you're right. After all, we're a powerful team.
Wait, powerful team? Can't you think of a cooler name than that?
Well, then you think of one. You're the ultimate writing prodigy, after all.
Kamaru, why is your voice different?
Yeah, you're right. I'll think of something after the happy ending.
Yeah, after the happy ending.
Oh boy, it's playing the music and everything.
Hey! So you finally decide to show up, huh? So slow! This isn't a manga! It shouldn't take a whole year for a day to pass!
Black Monokuma?
Well, I mean, all the Monokumas are kind of black.
What is he? He looks vulgar.
Hey! Fuck off, Four Eyes!
I mean, he said what we're all thinking.
I wouldn't expect some pasty four-eyed emo chick to understand my charm! I get no respect. Yo, I'm so baller, if a professional musician ever came to my concert, they'd retire the next day.
Would you say that you're so fly that even God has you on his playlist?
I'd make them choke on the haterade, and you're gonna be choking too when I'm done with you.
What is this thing? Blabbering on with its nonsense.
Could it? Does it have an AI like Shirokuma?
Did you say Shirokuma? So you know him, huh? How's little bro doing?
Brothers?
Well, he's like a brother. We bear folks stick together, you know.
Actually, no. They're not really known for large packs. That'd be terrifying.
But that ain't important. Don't you think it's strange, huh? Weird? I'm talking about why Monaca ain't here.
You know, not really that worried about it.
To tell you the truth, it's nap time for little Monaca.
Nap time?
We fight you instead, and
Oh, yeah,
Monica's
she's
for the
still a
next
kid
chapter.
after all. She wore herself out being all hyped up.
What is this?
If you're brave enough chicks to disturb her nap, you can always try opening the door.
Which door?
The green one?
Hell if I know. Monaca made this little trap to keep out big mouths like me, see? If you open the wrong door, blammo! Instant death. Hello, nasty.
All right, Toko, open the door.
But if you leave her be, she'll sleep for like 3 years.
Or 3 hours.
Now what you gonna do? Hurry, choose. Damn it, you're making me impatient.
Kamaru, you've seen that Monaca kid before, right? So what do you think? Any idea which door she would choose?
Rather than choose, it's more like, which would she even be able to access?
I mean, her wheelchair is magic. Have you seen the way it, like, spins around in circles?
But it can't be that simple. He said it's a trap, so it can't be easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you sure? If you solve this quiz, you won't get to hear all the bitchin' lines I worked on.
What's up, buddy? We just go through this door. Secret option C? No? I mean, my initial guess would be green. Got a ramp. You can go up it with her
I
wheelchair.
can't get these copyrighted songs out of my head. I'm bugging out.
You're gonna get sued by a Tribe Called Quest. Hello.
Victory! And that's the end of the 3rd arc.
Uh-huh.
Run! If one of these doors is correct, we have a one.
Don't rely on probability. Think about it.
Hitting my head might make me forget.
I do see that brown door over there now. Is it not one of these 3?
Right. That might be a clue.
Like, we go up there? Like, what do you mean that might be a clue? I mean, yeah, her room is green as shit. That's why I went through the green door.
The title of Voice of a Come on, stop taking this so seriously and help me come up with ways we can combine together.
I mean, I'm guessing it's maybe there's another door that you can't see. I don't know. I mean, just go ahead and kill me. Why would she be in the blue door?
Whoa!
She's green, all of her stuff is green.
Good morning!
Oh, I mean, I guess it's because there was a ladder? That's how you're supposed to know? She's not actually, she can walk.
She stood up! Monaca is standing!
Which, I mean, I wouldn't say I figured it, but I was, like, definitely not going to be surprised about her being able to walk.
Huh. I thought that's Haiji's line.
I knew it. You can stand. Your legs aren't paralyzed.
Did you not see the opening, like, picture of her from video 2 where you saw her legs and they were swole as hell? She obviously never skips leg day.
Huh? Would you look at that? You're totally right.
And you were like that from the beginning, right? You just pretended to be disabled.
Don't tell me. You saw my secret room, didn't you?
So that was your room. I saw the photo of you and Junko, so I figured that was your room. But something didn't add up. To even get to that room, you have to climb up a ladder. There's no way you would make a place like that your room if your legs were disabled.
I mean, maybe her wheelchair just had rockets on it. You know?
I see. So that's how you figured it out. You might have a stupid-looking face, but you sure are pretty smart.
But why pretend that you're disabled?
Because pitiful children are the most powerful, don't you think?
Huh?
Monica's home life was terrible. She didn't feel like she belonged there. But Monaca was more brilliant than her brother or her father. And they hated her for it. But then, I thought of a way I could counter their neglect and cruelty. All I had to do was become a pitiful figure. Then, I would have the whole world's sympathy.
Incorrect. I feel absolutely zero sympathy for old Monaca.
The wheelchair was inconvenient, of course. But thanks to the act, I acquired much. I even acquired the Warriors of Hope. and Big Brother were a little nicer to me too.
Just like lied when she said that her family broke her legs.
They thought they were the reason I ended up in a wheelchair, so they really pitied me.
You tricked everyone all this time.
You're the worst. You're more awful than all the other kids.
Maybe. But to survive in that horrible world, I had to be. When Monaca talks, everyone freezes. When Monaca smiles, everyone stops smiling.
I mean, from being honest, compared to the trauma the other kids went through, it feels like you had it pretty good.
For Monaca, the outsider, the eyesore, to survive in that house, she did what she had to do.
I want to ask you, the Papa and Big Brother you mentioned, are they from the Towa family?
Oh, so you know that much too.
See, Toko? It wasn't a hallucination. The ghost was real.
It's a coincidence. Delusion and fantasy with a little coincidence mixed in.
It's true. Fantasy and reality overlap sometimes.
What?
I'm so desperate to make my fantasies real. That's why whenever I think about the girl I like, I strip her naked in my mind and pose her.
It's Mr. Horny from Yakuza 0.
Okay, now's not the time for that talk. Silent mode.
So you're the one who made Kamaru come here by using that skinny white-haired boy, right? Why would you do something that could compromise your own plan?
My plan? Oh, you mean the children's paradise. Well, personally, I don't really care about that. Monaca has a much more important job to do.
Evil Kamaru.
Does it have something to do with the successor?
Yep, that's right. The successor is the most important thing to Monaca. And for that plan, I wanted you to come this far, Big Sis. After all, you are essential for the successor.
Huh?
Just what I'd expect from the little sister of the ultimate hope. You're so impressive, meow. Completely different than when I first met you. Now, you have the face of a savior.
Savior? Kamaru has the face of a high school girl you'd find anywhere.
Well, I mean, let's not be generous.
But who cares about any of this? Hurry up and hand over the key to Master's room.
Key? Monaca doesn't have anything like that.
Don't play dumb. Hand it over.
Like I said, I don't have it. You want to strip search me to make sure?
Quit sexualizing children.
Monaca doesn't mind. But weren't you guys in a hurry? You want to break this controller, right? You want to stop Mr. Monokuma, right?
Is that...
Monaca Towa, Chief Executive of Towa Group Robotics Branch. This is the magic that Monaca invented. And as long as Monaca has her magic, Monaca can control the Monokumas and the Monokuma kids.
You're the one brainwashing them too?
Huh? You didn't know that?
This idiot brat slipped up. In that case, I'll make you hand over the controller by force. And after that, I'm going to make you hand over the key to Master's room with even more force.
Toko, you know you're just gonna sit back and let Kamaru do everything.
No, I don't think that's possible. After all, I have a trump card.
A trump card?
A super big, awesome battle robot the Towa Group Robotics Branch created. That is Monaca's masterpiece. It's so much better than the other Warriors of Hope robots.
Is it also like 10 stories tall?
So, Mr. Kurokuma, I leave it to you.
Hell yeah! Leave it to me, Monaca!
What? Magical girl Monaca is logged online? Okay, Mage Robot Black Suspicion? I think that's what that said. Fusion Ha? Okay. Hell yeah, that's fucking rad, dude. So anyway, I started blasting.
Nah, I'm my own bear.
As expected of a final boss, this one's different than the other robots.
I can't
Do
shoot.
our best with the boom boom and beat this thing with a kablam! Well, that's not how I would have said it, but nevertheless, I am feeling pretty fired up. The
Where's
blinking
your,
part looks suspicious.
Oh, there we go.
Kamaru, let's end this.
I'm shooting the blinking
The
part.
vulgar one came out.
A vulgar
I
one.
gotta aim for him.
You sure try hard. Do you really want to save the adults that badly? Do you really
Oh, he's
want
shooting.
the burden of hope on your shoulders?
Oh, she's got all the weapons of the previous characters.
Burn!
Yeah, you know
I
the
get it.
fucking drill.
That's pretty good. Cause see, he has a drill.
This is for the sake of... I forgot his name, that hero guy who got bullied by adults!
I like that as well.
Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
Ah, please, my weak point.
Now this is straight up stimulating! What a shocking turn of events!
This is for the sake of...
How do we have to shoot these?
The priest guy, the adults will hate it!
Yeah, I don't remember his name
You
either.
know the fucking drill. Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
I feel like you said that already. I'll admit I chuckled the first time.
Oh, can I give thanks to my fam with a sick rap? Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
Right! This is for the sake of... What's her name? The fighter who fell victim to the male gaze!
Oh, come on. Come off it.
Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
Oh god, we're like almost gonna die.
Watch out! It might be a
I don't know where the
nuclear
last one
warhead.
is.
Or was it nuclear?
Okay. Sir?
Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was it nuclear?
Sir. He's...
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
Drill me. Alright.
Now this is straight up stimulating.
Yeah, we're most likely
Shocking
dead.
turn of events.
Oh, there's an item.
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
Alright, we're good. We win. I don't know what...
Yeah, you know the fucking
What causes the barrier? I guess it's... Is it shooting these?
Terrorize! Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead. Or was
I don't
it
really know what
nuclear?
lets you
Yo,
shoot them.
can I give thanks to my fam with a sick rap?
Okay, don't run into it, please.
Yeah, you know the fucking drill.
Good job, Toko. Taking one for the team. I don't know
You
what...
the fucking drill.
I don't know what causes him to be invincible. I guess it's like when he's in the middle of the attack, maybe?
This is for the sake of... the sage guy! The one who got crushed by his heavy burden!
Did he?
Watch out! It might be a nuclear warhead.
I mean, this is the best of the boss fights, I'll say. I mean, it's actually fairly decent.
Yeah, you know
I feel like all the others were kind of, you know, a little whatever, but this one's not bad.
This is for the sake of... I forgot his name, that hero guy who got bullied by adults!
Now, the inconsistent invincibility is a little
Who's
annoying,
a good boy? Who's a normal boy?
but
Is Monaca about to lose?
oh yeah, that's not bad. We'll save it up. Yeah, yeet. Oh. My thoughts exactly. And then just start stomping on her. Break her legs for real this time.
Lost?
Alright, that's a pretty good place to stop. Next video, we will deal with the aftermath of whatever the hell Monica's done. I mean, I'm guessing it's not over because we still haven't, like, gone over what her plan was with the successor and all that, so we'll find out soon, though. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.